What's up, everyone? Today we're breaking down Squad version 10, the Trident Strike update coming this Wednesday, November 12th, to a squad server near you. We're finally getting the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a new Blue 4 faction that brings modern weapons, new vehicles, and a few firsts for the game. Along with that, there are some updates to the store, new emotes, new weapon skins, and a mountain of system fixes that touch on everything from drones to tank braking. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a like. It helps me keep diving into these updates and breaking them down in a full, detailed manner. My name's Urso, and let's dive in. So the Armed Forces of Ukraine, or the AFU, are joining Squad as a conventional Blue 4 faction. This means they're fighting alongside other modern militaries like the US, Canada, and Britain. The AFU's arsenal mixes homegrown Ukrainian designs with modernized Soviet-era gear and a smorgasbord of other things. They come with 8 battle groups, each covering a different style of warfare. Let's break those down. The 95th Air Assault Brigade is all about speed and flexibility. 3 helicopters at spawn and plenty light vehicles mean they can hit objectives early, quickly move supplies, and stay mobile. Then there's the 1st Tank Brigade, which flips that formula. Heavy armor, slower pace, but serious firepower. 2 main battle tanks, full tracked support, but slower logistics. The 11th Army Corps fills the combined arms role. Flexible, balanced, but without a single defining specialty. Jack of all trades, master of none. Next, the 10th Mountain Assault Brigade leans on infantry. They get extra heavy AT rifles, 5.56 Malyuk variants, and a grenade launcher emplacement. If you like those close quarter fights with light vehicles and MRAPs, then this is your home. The 28th Mechanized Brigade brings the tracked IFEs. These are your front line assault units, firepower and armor designed to carry troops straight into the fight. Then we've got the 58th Motorized Brigade, and this goes wheeled instead of tracked. They rely on BTR-4s to push infantry fast and hard across open terrain. This could be their strongest battle group. We will just have to see how it plays out on the field. Then we've got the 148th Artillery Brigade, which focuses on logistics and fire support, extra supply trucks emplacements, and the BM-21 Grad MLRS. Yeah, rocket artillery is finally here for Blue 4. And lastly, the 35th Marine Brigade, an amphibious assault unit that specializes in, well, amphibious assault. You'll see them only on invasion layers that use amphibious mechanics, focusing on shoreline landings and heavy firepower from armored amphibious vehicles. The Armed Forces of Ukraine can be played on Black Coast, Mestia, Fool's Road, Yeho, and Gordok. Now let's talk about what we can expect from the AFU's vehicles. The Kraz truck fills the logistics, transport, and artillery chassis roles. It's simple but critical. It carries troops, supplies, and doubles as the platform for the Grad. This is a brand new model of truck, which will be nice. Next, we've got the Kozak 2M1, an open-topped armored car with 2 variants. One mounts an NSV heavy machine gun for long-range suppression. The other carries the AGS-17 automatic grenade launcher for devastating area denial. Both can carry 9 troops, keeping your whole squad mobile. Then there's the BMP-1 TS, a modernized take on the old BMP-1 chassis, faster, amphibious, with a redesigned turret and ATGM system. It's agile and hits hard. I know a few people that will like the rustic feel of the BMP-1 with the added firepour. The BTR-4 brings high-speed wheeled IFV mobility. It can haul a full squad, carries a 30mm autocannon, coax, 40mm automatic grenade launcher, and guided AT missiles. It is the first IFE in squad with a fully modeled interior for all crew and passengers. Then we move into the main battle tank area for the AFU, the T-64. A rebuilt T-64 with reactive armor, new fire controls, and the classic 125mm smoothbore gun. It's not the fastest, not the best, but in the right hands, it's still going to dominate. And then for scouting, we've got the new and improved BRDM, which makes a good-fashioned return. This variant loses the belly wheels and adds passenger space. 1 driver, 1 gunner, and up to 6 passengers, plus a fully modeled interior. The true Cadillac of scout cars. You'll also see the MTLB, BMP-1, BMP-2, and Mi-8 transport helicopter rounding out their vehicle pool, all featuring new AFU camouflage. AFU also introduces a completely new mechanic, the Stugna P ATGM emplacement. This thing changes how static anti-tank combat works. It's remotely controlled via control unit, which you can place up to 30 meters away from the launcher. You can operate it from cover. Think of it like having a laptop-linked missile system. While one player fires from safety, another can reload the launcher directly. So go out there and get your buddy to risk it all while you take all the glory. The second addition is the AGS-17 AGL emplacement. It's the classic Soviet automatic grenade launcher, now deployable in low-profile tripod or bunker variants. You'll see it available for the AFU Light Infantry, Air Assault, and Support Battlegroups. We're going to move into the AFU Weapons here. The infantry lineup is one of the highlights of this update. The Malyuk Bullpup rifle is the AFU's new signature weapon. It's compact, balanced, and available in multiple calibers like 5.45, 7.62, and 5.56. It's fast handling and perfect for close quarters. The AUR-10 marksman rifle fills out the long-range role with a 7.62 NATO built-in Ukraine rifle. It's precise and powerful. Classic Soviet platforms also are making a return with a complete overhaul. The AK-74, AKS-74, RPK-74, RPK-SVD, PKM, and RPG-7. A fully remodeled for V10, of course, with more optics coming in the next update. For your anti-tank, the AFU fields the C90CR as a light option and the in-law for heavy hits. Arguably one of the greatest hack kits in the game. The combination gives squads flexibility on whether they're fighting armor or hitting soft targets. Commanders are also getting new toys too. The Precision Bomb Strike calls in an Su-25 jet to drop up to 2 Fab 250 bombs, which could prove a much easier way to strike tracked or static tanks. You'll also see the usual UAV along with 152mm artillery barrages, both static and creeping variants, giving commanders even more options to shape the battlefield. Now, outside of gameplay, Squad is getting some much needed menu improvements. The new armory replaces the old customization menu. You can now preview and inspect any weapons from any faction with improved UI and visuals. The store page has cleaned up as well. Training also looks sharper. The updated screen layout makes it easier to navigate and learn, which is a step towards helping new players coming into Squad. Some system and gameplay updates. The largest one to note is scout drones have been rebalanced hard. Low ceiling, slower speeds, less battery, and reduced zoom. They can no longer flip vehicles or ram helicopters. Collisions now destroy them instead. A huge step in the right directions towards rebalancing this incredibly overpowered asset. All vehicles now have better braking and handbrake tuning, reducing that slide effect we've all felt as we barrel into trees and rocks. The CPV and technicals have also stabilized to flip less often, and multiple rifles including the AKS, C7, C8, and AK-12 got updated firing sounds. There's also improved impact audio for 30mm HE rounds, updated faction voice lines, and dozens of sound, texture, and physics corrections that make the game feel somewhat cleaner overall. Now for the long list of fixes. Crashes when returning to the main menu are gone, fall damage exploits gone, smoke disappearing randomly fixed, scope tint issues, reticle brightness problems, stretch rally icons are all eliminated. Some vehicle viewports being too bright fixed. A neat one to note: when you are spawned in and team switch, if teams are unbalanced, you no longer die. It's a weird balance and bug fix. I didn't even know it was a bug. I thought it was personally a feature, but I'm glad to see that one being adjusted to improve player experience, because that respawn timer being so steep just made it really punishing for players to change teams or try to change teams. A whole lot of bugs on top of that are being fixed, and hopefully more into the future. We're going to see some map updates and memory optimization on foliage heavy maps being updated as well to be smoother. Invasion layers have been standardized across key maps like Al-Basra, Kora, Fallujah, Gorda, Kamdesh, Kohat, Kokand. New invasion version layer 3 have been added to Black Coast and Gorda, giving those maps more viability and replayability. Some new skins and emotes coming to the game. Version 10 is bringing us new stuff. The Defender skin for the AFU's AK rifle is free, already adding to your armory. Then there's the Kobzar pack, $15, which includes 8 weapon skins themed around the AFU units. You'll see designs like Outpost for Woodland AKs, Perch for the Malyuk, Fortress for the RPK, Step for the PKM, Falcon for the SVD, Grove for the URA-10, Surprise for the RPG-7, and Vine for the Makarov. The Downtime pack at 8 buckaroos adds 3 new emotes and 2 gestures: Shadow Boxing, Brick Breaker, Coin Flip, Throw and Catch, and Mug Salute. Small details, but fun for downtime in base. And that's Squad version 10, the Trident Strike update, a full new faction, new systems, new cosmetics, and a ton of technical fixes that move the game forward. If you're planning to jump in, this is one of the biggest updates we've had in a long time, a true content update. Whether you're just trying out AFU, testing the new Stugna, or just exploring the new armory, there's a lot to unpack here. If you found this breakdown useful, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment with what you've excited for the most, and I'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate you, the Unnamed, for allowing me to produce and create all of this wonderful content on your server. You guys are wonderful.